Moody control. Listen, I just want to give my brief review on the iPhone 10, formerly known as the iPhone X. I was in Dunkin' Donuts just yesterday, and the cashier had asked me, because I walked up there and she rung up my order, and I took my iPhone X and I paid using Apple Pay. Very convenient. I love it, right? As a matter of fact, Apple Pay makes you want to just go buy stuff just to be able to pay using your phone. Now, I have the silver. I have a clear case on the back of it, as you can see. I love this phone. Now, she had asked me, what's the difference? And she held up her iPhone 7 Plus, and she kind of tried to compare it. I said, well, it's number one, it's the most updated technology when it comes to cell phone. I know there's other cell phones out there, but this is like top of the line technology. I said, second of all, it's a lot faster. The video quality is insane. It's out of this world. I had no problems with this iPhone 10. Now, when it comes to the face recognition, not one time did I ever have a fail with this face recognition. I had someone else try to get into my phone. They couldn't do it. Okay, it kept denying them. So the face recognition is insane. It's perfect. I love it. Now, one concern I had regarding face recognition was when it was dark, because I was in my car, it was dark. I'm like Brown's complexion, so I'm thinking, I wonder if this will work with a black man, a dark-skinned black man in the night. So I wondered, will it work with a dark-skinned man or woman at night? So I held the phone up and it unlocked without effort. A dark-skinned man, it worked in the dark, man. So I don't know how it do that, but it worked. Never had a fail. Now, one thing I will say about the face recognition, and I think it explains why it failed when the Apple, like before it came out, they were doing a demonstration on face recognition and it failed. The reason why I think this failed was because when you first turn the phone on and you try to use face recognition, it doesn't work. Face recognition do not work when you first turn the phone on. Your first initial access to this phone, you have to put in your password. Once you put your code in, from that point on, face recognition works. But when you turn your phone off and you turn it back on, it won't work until you punch in your code. Okay, and then after that, from that point on, it works. Okay, so when you first turn the phone on, face recognition does not work the first time. When you turn your phone on, the first time you try to sign into your phone, face recognition does not work. You have to put a code in, and then from that point on, you can use face recognition. Now, since I've had Apple Pay, man, I've been buying stuff, man, just to be able to use Apple Pay. I love this thing, man. So I have no gripes and complaints. Is it worth the money? To me, yes. This is more than worth the money. Now, this is going to be the last cell phone that I'm going to buy for a while. Okay, just because, number one, the price, and number two, because of the fact that the technology can only get better. So when Apple updates the software, then this is going to automatically update. Okay, so I hear rumors that the next phone is going to be bendable. I really don't want a bendable iPhone, personally speaking. I'm like 56 years old, man. I don't need no bendable iPhone. So this is good enough for me. So this is going to be the last phone that I will purchase in a while. I love this phone. you know what? Even my iPhone 7, because I had an iPhone 7 which I gave to my son. The iPhone 7 never gave me a problem. You know, it wasn't a plus. It was just a regular iPhone 7. It was fast. I never had a problem with it. It was smooth and had no problems. This, on the other hand, this exceeds the iPhone 7. So I have no gripes and complaint. It's well worth the money, in my opinion. If you got it, I would strongly recommend you get an iPhone 10. Now, there's a lot of Android people that's leaving Android and coming over to iPhone, and they love it. So that's my brief review on the iPhone 10. I love it. The only time face recognition does not work is when you first turn the phone on. The first thing you do is you put in your code. And then once you put your code in, from that point on, face recognition works. Okay? So, feedback, tell me what you think. Until next time. I'm fearless.